Riley Bergeson.
Number 9, one of the fiercest players on West High's core of dominant defense. There's a good chance Riley Bergeson's core toughness comes from his late grandpa, longtime Billings senior football coach, Pat Dolan.
I was like a kid that used to sit in my basement, play with Legos and G.I. Joes and Nerf guns all day, and then he got me out throwing the ball, and I started to really love it.
Dolan wound up coaching Riley his 8th grade year at Ben Steele Middle School.
So he put me at the safety position, and so I've just kind of stayed there the rest of my life.
Bergeson actually plays both sides of the ball, and he does it well. Check out this catch as a talented receiver for the Bears. Thing is, no matter where Bergeson lines up, he's typically in some degree of pain.
I was born with hip deformities, so I had overgrowths on my femurs, and they ended up tearing both labrums in my hips.
I distinctly remember him at Bozeman in track, and I was his hurdle coach.
We figured out my freshman year at track when I ran hurdles.
Riley's not going to complain, and he finally looks at me and says, "I can't go."
He couldn't go because the bone-on-bone was just too much. So last season as a sophomore, Bergeson combined pain meds with cortisone shots to get through the football season. But then right after playoff elimination against Butte at age 16, he went through 2 hip surgeries.
I have 3 pins in my left pelvis and 4 in my right to reattach my labrum to my femur.
You know, you got bone on bone, and they had to really shave that bone down, not on 1 hip but 2. I mean, that's pretty impressive to come like that, you know, back like that, and you're that young and have 2 pretty significant surgeries, and he's out here balling right now.
Monster hit of the game right here. Great Falls facing 4th down. Riley Bergeson lights up Riley Torgerson. Bergeson is absolutely balling, helping lead a West defense, only giving up 8 points a game. But
this time it won't be as bad because they just are shaving off more bone. They aren't fixing any torn labrums this time.
You heard him right when he said this time. Bergeson has to endure 2 more surgeries starting less than a month from now. That'll be 4 hip surgeries by age 17.
They discovered that they didn't take enough bone off, so I'm grinding away even more cartilage.
Bergeson says doctors tell him he likely will need hip replacements by age 30. In the meantime, he stops at this holiday station nearly every night after practice to buy.
Hi, can I get 6 bags of ice, please?
The routine, haul it home and climb into an ice bath.
Yeah, I go a half hour. I normally watch an episode of Jeopardy or study or something like that in there because it keeps my mind off the cold.
Why ice bath instead of double ice packs?
I feel like this gets deeper, and not only does it help my hips, but like all the sore muscles in my legs just from working out and running and practice and everything. So yeah.
What's it feel like at the end of 30 minutes?
Nothing. I can't feel anything really. It's my legs are stiff. I can't bend my joints. It takes a while to get out actually.
Here's the thing, Bergeson comes from an outstanding athletic family. His mom, Heather Dolan, was a state champion track and field speedster at senior, also took 1 in volleyball and went to MSU for both. His dad, Rob, multiple state golf championships at West, played at the University of Washington, and owns a Montana State AM title. Riley could certainly have gone the golf route, which may have been a little easier on the hips.
You know, I try to get out with him because I know he loves it and I love playing with him, but I'm not too good.
Yeah, I'm glad he picked football instead of golf, so he can golf the rest of his life. You know, he's got some more football years left in him.
Riley Bergeson.
Scott Breen, MTN Sports.